Usually the first thing people say about our church is, I learned about God's grace. Our dream is that every person in our community, from the youngest child to the seasoned saint, would week in and week out breathe the air of the overflowing grace of Jesus. Because we drink so deeply from the well of grace, we begin instinctually to give grace to each other and the people all around us. We believe, though, what makes a grace-filled community stable and strong is only the unchanging truth of God's Word. It leads us to worship, it teaches us to listen, it inspires us to serve. There's been no greater power in the history of human culture for creating justice and mercy and life change and healing than the divine words of truth found in the Bible. And as a church that doesn't skip any strange and wonderful part of this ancient book, we find on every page a God who shows hospitality, a God who's gathered all of us spiritual orphans into his family to eat at his table and be loved as his children. And as he is constantly bringing the outsider in, we become like our Father, and we too welcome the outsider, the stranger, the person who needs a community to call home. How do we become a community like that? Well, just as good parents form their children in love, our Father shapes us into the image of Jesus. We are students in his school, reading, talking, praying, playing. We help each other through Jesus' teaching and example to become more like him. And when we do that, his kingdom comes, not just into our individual spiritual lives, but it becomes a culture of businesses and education and the arts and families, a city with Jesus at the center that God is building not only here in Bellingham, but throughout the world. These 5 core values, grace, truth, hospitality, formation, and kingdom, they shape everything about who we are at Christ Church Bellingham.